Well, this is where we're at. Got kind of walls roughed in. Did some sealing and foaming around windows and doors, and that is a just quick patch panel wall over there in that corner. That's all stapled in. So if I need to get in there and change anything, I can just rip those panels in that corner down quick. These are all screwed in, all these other walls and stuff here, and it's roughed in. I just took all the scrap wood that I had left over and trimmed the top up all the way around. Nothing's perfect. It doesn't. I don't really care. Um, I just took all the scrap pieces that were left over and just buzzed through it quick. And whatever happened, happened. That's what went on the top. And I've got actual caulking and stuff like that and everything to seal all this up and finish it in. At least make it look, or dress it all up. Trust me, it's gonna, when it's all done, it'll be quite different. We ended up getting two 5,000-pound Husky shelves. So there's one of them up. I ended up getting a second set of HDX upper and lower. What do you call it? Composite cabinetry? Not even composite, plastic modular cabinetry. And then we have one more of those that we have to put up that we're going to end up putting right there. And then I decided to pull this workbench over here underneath the center outlet, pull the fridge over here in the corner. I'm letting that foam dry so I can trim that up, and then I'm going to come back and actually paint these little windows and stuff. I had to trim all the excess that they built the window with. That there was like pieces up and down and sideways and everything else, and it was unnecessary. So I took these two shelves and brought them over here because I'm going to put all the automotive chemicals and stuff on there. The toolbox over here, right next to the outlet, with a surge protector on the side of it. And then we are going to take the tires and everything, stick it over there in the corner and stack them up. And when the summer comes, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to build a bar that goes straight down and comes around in this corner and goes right next to those storage units. And it's going to have two mini refrigerators underneath it with drinks and stuff. And that window, I'm going to actually make it to where that window can open and close, and you can serve people drinks out on the deck where the new pool is that we just put in out there. So this will be like a serving kind of hangout area. And I'm actually going to find a garage carpet to go through this whole center section right here, and have some chairs and stuff and everything where we can all get together out here. I will be either next weekend or the weekend after starting the actual, go ahead and mount, get my ceiling and everything roughed in, and yeah, insulate that. And then I am going to branch off of that outlet right there and run a light up to the top. I'm going to bring it across here, go straight up that beam and run a light up to the top in there. And what am I going to do? Am I doing it that way? No, I'm running it from, actually it's from there. There it is. It's from there over to the opening in the beam. There's going to be a entrance to a switch, and then from the switch up to the post, up to a light. So when you come up in there, you can flip the light on and off. And this is all going to be storage space up on the top of this. So it's getting there, slow and steady. A lot of work, a lot of money. This alone, let's just put it this way. The shelving, the two shelves, two of the HDX modular shelving units, two things of caulk, two things of foam, and a big case of screws and everything for the walls. And I picked up this Milwaukee saw. They screwed up and they had it on a shelf for $99.99. It was actually $149.99 for this saw, circular saw. And I ended up picking this up for $99.99. So the circular saw, a set of the HDX, $90, $100. The wood from here over, the the metal shelving units are all right at $1,000. Thank God for the Home Depot card, right? 1 year, no interest, blah, blah, blah. Especially the new homeowners. I looked at it, I said, man, I'd pay cash for this right now. I ain't trying to pay cash for this right now. Just put it on the Home Depot card. It'll be paid off in the next month, 2 months, whatever. And then I had this portion already roughed in. And that cost me $200 for just this section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 panels. Yeah. 8 panels cost me $230, $240. Plus the, yeah, about right at about $200 is what I ended up paying for that with tax and everything. $230. So this whole garage, about $1,400, $1,500 for the 2 metal shelving units, the 2 sets of HDX. Well, I'm wrong there, because those are $90 each. So 90 and 90 is 180. That's $360. These were 169 or 179 a piece. So let's just call that $400. That there is $360 for those 4. So we'll call that $760 for all the shelving. So it'd be $760 for 2 metal shelves and 4 of the modular composite HDX storage units or shelving units, and then about $600 in material for the walls, plus another 100 and so I probably got close to about $2,500 into the garage with the insulation, the walls, the screws, the saw, the drill, the 2 shelving units, those 2 shelving units. Yeah, I'd probably say the garage alone about $2,500. And then that's not including the extra $1,500 for the guy to come in and do the updated circuit board or the updated service panel, the outlet down there, outlet over here, outlet in that corner, outlet over here, 2 outlets up there, and then change that receptacle out, update that outlet. So in the garage alone, we've only been homeowners for what, 7-8 months now? The garage alone, probably $4,500, $5,000 just in the garage alone, just updating the stuff in the garage from where it was, getting all the rotten crap that they had up in the rafters and nails and screws and stuff all over in the walls. Yeah, so I'll probably say close to $5,000 just in updating switches and panels and electrical and walls and insulation and shelving, and we still ain't done. It's just like it seems like this is never ending. And then you go outside and you look at what we did outside, and then you guys know the fiasco with, you know, running a brand new service line out here. $10,000 pool, receptacles over there, running service from the garage out to the pool, and then updating some of the stuff in the house to get the service out here. Yeah. It's I'm probably $11,000 or $12,000 deep just in electrical work, updating the stuff in the garage, insulation, walls, storage. Yeah, that's where we're at. And I'll throw a little picture up here of when we moved in with everything empty to show you kind of where it was at and what we were working with. I mean, there's gaping holes around these windows with the way they installed them. You can see daylight. You can see daylight all along the bottom wall. I had to go through and refoam and recaulk everything on that seal plate just to get it to all seal up and reseal it from over the years, just things rotting away and falling apart and just people neglecting it and letting it continue to rot. I had to rip out all the junk down there and put new wood and stuff in along it. Yeah. But this is where we're at. This is a house update. So thank you guys for being here and going along for the ride and just kind of rooting me on and cheering me on as a new homeowner and somebody that you care about, and not being too hard on me when I'm not using $45 panels. Instead, I'm using $22 panels. Plitanium, they call it. It's exterior sheathing. Anyway, yeah, we're doing what we can with what we got, just to make it better for us. That's all. That's all. Y'all be blessed. Take care, and let me know what you think. Have a good one. Oh, I forgot. That was another purchase. Another $1,000 purchase or whatever for that shed. And then we had to pour the foundation and the 4x4 posts and all that other stuff to get that all sealed in and get it set up. And the reason we didn't have to get a permit for that is because when this home was originally built, or at some point in time over the years, they had a shed added to the plot that's already there. So it's already on the building schematic. So when I inquired from specific people, can I put that there? They were, well, technically it's already on the schematic, even though somebody's taken it down. So technically, yeah, you can. So I did. And that was another add-on as well. And then this area of the ground was all sunk in. It dipped down by this clean out right there. And I brought that all up and built that all up, so it wasn't all, water wasn't all puddling in the middle of the yard here. Now it actually runs off like it's supposed to. It's been a chore. The next thing is going to be, I got to get rid of this deck. You can see how here on this side where it's got nice solid foundation, and it's real solid all the way up along the house. But look over here at this corner, it starts to dip down where that footing and everything's sunk in, and some of the boards are starting to rot that support it. I'm gonna rip it all down. I give it about another year, maybe two, and it's all getting ripped out. I'm thinking about taking the house out about 8 feet to about right here and extending the upper level and the lower level to make the kitchen bigger, and then we'll have like a concrete walkway out here instead of a deck. Or if we do the deck, we'll have a little walkway to come around, and the deck will be out back right here. I don't know which one it is. Okay, I found the key for the garage. This is where I'm going to be spending some time doing some work. All the walls in here need to be finished. It's a very spacious, the garage door is about 1.5 feet or 2 feet taller than most of the ones that I've seen, because most of them come down to maybe 1.5 feet. Most of the lower ones, I didn't have this much header up above it before in some of the other ones, and this is, he had his Mopar in here, he's a Challenger in here, and then he had another hot rod next to it, I think, and then he put his motorcycles over here. And just got to a point where one person started parking on the